Another final over and done with.
Yes.
I'm sure you're going to sleep for the next few weeks. Shock result. Sweden sends young star.
Yeah,
Unknown before this competition, pretty much.
I know. And also in the third place was a newcomer, Erik Sader. Good for us. We certainly need new stars to rise, and this year we've helped 3 newcomers to become stars overnight, so it's a very good result.
Now, as an international website, I have to talk to you about one of the newcomers, Timotei. They were runaway favourites internationally. Normally the international poll and the Swedish poll is very similar. This year it was different. Anna, clear favourite with the Swedish public. Timotei internationally. Do you think Anna Bergendahi has a song that can go all the way to Oslo and carry the trophy back across the border?
I say like Bobby Ljunggren did in his interview, who am I to say? We don't know. We haven't got a clue, of course. We hope that she's going to do really well, and she's got a good song, and she's a good artist, and she's got a very specific voice, which is has its own identity. So that's very good.
Being in the audience tonight, this was the 6th time I've sat in the hall during the final, and there was just something special, I think, with the audience tonight. Where do you see Anna's career going from here?
She has her own personality, she has a very good voice, and she's also a talented composer. So I think that should work very well.
Now let's skip forward a few weeks to Oslo. Are you going to be involved in the staging for Oslo of the entry now and managing what happens on the stage at the Eurovision Song Contest?
Sure, absolutely. We're going to start next week already. We're going to have a first meeting on Wednesday where we're going to meet Anna and her management, and we will actually start straight on to make a new number, make it the most of what we can with this song.
Now, in the last few years, Sweden hasn't changed much from the Melodifestivalen final to the Eurovision performance. Changed a little bit last year. Obviously there were, I think, 8 on stage with this song. So how much work is that going to be? Are you going to start from scratch with the staging of this?
But she's very much a solo artist. I mean, it's not going to be dancing around her or anything. We're going to work on to see if maybe we do something different than just having a backup singers. But on the other hand, the backing vocals are very, very strong in this song.
Sure.
And they do play a very big, important part. So we have to bring singers anyway, so we'll see.
Just a quick word about the competition itself. Recent years, you've come under a lot of criticism for having the same singers, the same style. That all changed this year. It was a lot of new blood in the competition. Can you just tell us what the voting numbers were tonight? How many votes you got?
We had 1,700,000 and something votes.
Is that a record for the final?
No, I think we've had 1.9 at some point, and that's like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, but it certainly held up.
It's very, very high.
Let's give you a chance to answer some of the critics, because it was an exciting show tonight. It was wide open to the end. How did you feel the final was?
Exciting. That's the only word I can say. I mean, to enter a show like this with at least 6 potential winners, it's a blessing. It's really nice.
And also, we're going to put you on the spot here because the voting was exciting. That's the one major criticism of the Eurovision Song Contest now, is that the voting is so long and you often know who's going to win within 5 or 6 juries. What can be done to make the voting in the Eurovision more exciting?
First of all, you will have to take away the draw of the order, how you present the votes, and actually put all the votes into a computer when you get them, and a computer can actually give you a result that lasts much, much longer, depending on which order you present the points in. So that is what, I mean, I know Norway is working very hard for that, and I will totally support that.
Well, Christy, you've revolutionised this competition. It's now the most successful music competition in Sweden. We look forward to your input with the Eurovision as well. Thank you.
Thank you.